guys, welcome to another video. Today I thought I would show you how to make a fishtail braid with your hair. So every time I wear my hair like this, I get so many questions from people, both online and in person, asking how on earth I did it. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna make a video so I can be like, guys, watch this video. I love this hairstyle. I think it's so cute. It looks like you kind of have your life together. It looks like you spent a lot of time on your hair, but as you're about to find out, it's really not that hard at all once you grasp the basic concept of it. I will say, and I do add this in the video, that it does work a lot better with long hair. I did struggle to do it when I had shorter hair, but as you can see, it's really cute. It looks like a fishtail, hence the name Fishtail Braid, and I'm about to show you just how you can do it. Okay, so I'm gonna do this whole thing standing because I don't know why, it just feels a lot more comfortable, so I hope it doesn't feel like really awkward that I'm just standing in the middle of my room, but oh well. The first thing you wanna get is a hairbrush. Now mine looks disgusting and I probably should have cleaned this up before this video, but we're gonna forget about that for now. I have a lot of hair, so I need to make sure that it's nice and smooth. Also, ideally, I would use a hair straight. Oh, I swear to God, that sounded like an animal. Okay, let's ignore that for now. I really need a hair straightener to like straighten out these bits, but I don't have one, so actually, oh, that worked. I must say that if your hair is probably around here or shorter, like here or shorter, this might not work. It does work best with long hair. I've tried it both when I had like short hair and when I had long hair, and it just didn't work. When I just did like that, I was like tempted. Oh, I might look good with short hair. Anyway, let's get on to the video. I'm wasting time. So you want to get all your hair to one side. I've never tried doing it straight back, but I just think it looks better to the side. And actually, what I sometimes like to do beforehand as well is grab yourself some hair clips. Guys, I just get my hair clips from like Primark. They're like £1 and you get millions of them, because we all know they're one of those things that just seem to disappear. If you don't do anything, I want to say with your fringe, but I don't really have a fringe. If you don't do anything with the top of your hair before you start, it will kind of just end up like that, and to me that doesn't look so cute. So I get these bits and I just do some little like updo thing, and I can always make it a little bit more impressive when I finished. Okay, so that's that done. So now we go back to the start. I get all of my hair to one side. Now I just get this hair and I literally separate it in half. It doesn't even have to be the most even thing in the world, just separate it in half. Now what I'm going to do first is I start with the bit closest to my ear, and you want to grab like, okay, you want to grab about this much, it's not that much, and you take it over to the other side. And then, this is when it can get tricky. You get this half and you just, again, grab a strand of hair around the same size and you take it to the other side, if you can see that. Okay, so we're like borrowing from each other here. So then again, you get a little bit more, you take it to the other side, make sure that bit stays there, you get a little bit more, you take it to this side. Now you may have to watch these bits over and over again, because it's one of those things that I make it look easy because I've done it a million times, but then when you try and do it yourself, it just does not work. So you may need to rewatch this, but essentially you just have to separate your hair in half, and then you borrow, that's what, just remember the word borrow, guys. Borrow little strands of hair, and you want them to be quite thin, and you take it, oh, this is a good idea, I'll do it nice and up close for you so you can see my gross band-aid. So take a bit over, hold the other bit back, take a bit over. It doesn't have to be completely neat, like you'll notice my hair strands are kind of all over the place. Take a bit over. Now if you do end up doing it too thick, so there's a reason why I do them so thin, it kind of just ends up looking like a normal plait. It doesn't actually look that great. So I would recommend you take your time a little bit more. See, it's like a braid, but it's not, because when you braid, you're taking bits of hair, but eventually you take all the bits of hair until you have to plait your hair, if that makes sense. Whereas you're gonna spend the whole length of your hair just borrowing bits from other sides. And now I will say that when you sort of get into it, like you can see, it doesn't really look like anything right now, and I've been at this for a few minutes. You really have to have patience, so don't do this if you just want to like really quick hairdo. And this is me just doing sort of half-assed job. It does work really well when you have straight hair as well. I find that it's a little bit easier when my hair is straight, but it also works just fine when it's like this. I like this hairstyle because it kind of looks like you put a lot of effort into doing your hair, but essentially once you know what you're doing, it's not much effort at all. And for someone that has, like, I just have long hair, it can get a bit boring to just put it up in a ponytail all the time. So this is just something to have a little bit of fun with. I find it really difficult to braid my hair unless it's wet, so I can't always just put my hair in braids. But this one, for some reason, I find it easier to do when my hair isn't wet, and I find that it sets a lot better when my hair isn't wet. So that's something to keep in mind. Now you can see it's starting to come along. And like I said, when you have long hair, it is a little bit more impressive. You can see here I've done a bit that's a little bit too thick. So I keep it try thin, but always from the left hand side, I accidentally do it a little bit too thick. I don't know why. Now I think I usually wear this in two different ways. Usually I stop about here and I put a hair tie and then I just let the rest of my hair go free, and I think that that looks really cute. But for the sake of this video, I would do a long one so you get the full effect. It really is one of those things that you just have to keep practicing, and then one day you'll get it and you'll be like, oh my god, and then from that day forward, you'll just 100% get it. But yeah, I'm not, like, I think it all came from me when I was in school, and I don't think anyone else is like this. Like, I was really scared to wear the same hairstyle to school 2 days in a row because I was really worried that people would think that I didn't wash my hair. I was like, even though I didn't wash my hair, not every day anyway, I just, yeah, if I had like a high ponytail one day, I could not have a high ponytail the next day. And I think that maybe that was like an unwritten rule of people at my school. So now I'm at the bottom and I just tie it off with a hair tie, and voila, we have a fishtail braid. And as you can see, it looks very cute. My fringe looks alright. I can sort of play with that, make it a little bit messier, and we have the finished look. Super simple. It took less than 5 minutes. I think it looks really, really nice. It looks really, really cute. And also what you can do sometimes is just branch it out a little bit so it has that sort of messy look, because that's what people are into these days. And you have your fishtail braid. So if you do try this, let me know, because I need to know if my instructions were like very complex to follow or if they were alright, because I was not too sure. I hope you like this video. I would say that I've got more tutorials like this to come, but I don't really, because most of the time I just put my hair up in a ponytail. I'll see you guys in my next video. Catch you guys later.